Hey, Scruffy. I heard you meow through the wall 5 minutes ago. Maybe you're hungry. It's kind of chilly tonight, huh? Okay, well, yeah, I got your smelly fish. You can smell it from there, huh? Okay, let's get the food on the table. Stick the glove. That's when you start on the back, not the head this time. So Scruffy is about to groom there, and then he changed his mind. So, yeah, the weather is actually decent today, but cold. I think it's actually a little warmer than yesterday. It really cooled off yesterday. It was kind of a surprise. I think we lost something like 15 degrees. Today, I think it might have gotten possibly 5 degrees back. Still cold though. So maybe not quite that much, or cooled down even more than I thought. The weather forecast is still not helpful. Keeps changing. It's been very erratic the last day, so I don't know what to expect. Because rain will appear and then it disappears, and then get a freeze warning, and then the temperatures look like they're 10 degrees warmer than what they were saying just a moment ago, and then I don't know. So my prediction is we're going to get more sunny but cold weather like today. So it was pretty sunny today, but kind of cold. But otherwise, yeah, it was a nice day. So I went out for a run today since I didn't go out yesterday because, yeah, we got kind of that freak rain yesterday. And then the incorrect forecast about it raining in the afternoon. So today it looked like it was going to be sunny. And the question was, yeah, how cold was it? So I think yesterday they were predicting to be warmer today than it actually materialized to be. It was still warmer, I think, than yesterday, but still a little chilly. It was kind of hoping to be just a tad bit warmer because it was kind of cold running today. And then I'm still coughing from being sick. I think I'm about the same as yesterday. I think right now my nose is running a little bit more, but that might be the cold, not the or the temperature, not the virus. So yeah, I still had kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a mixed bag run. So I'm still slow, but because I've been sick, I'm not really expecting anything. So I'm just glad to finish. So I did 4 laps. Scruffy used his arm there. So 4 laps is pretty good. So I guess I'm overall happy. Let's see, don't think, yeah, I didn't see any cats today. A lot of squirrels running around. And there's a hole that I think the squirrels dug right in the middle of a trail. It's a big giant circular hole. It's almost perfectly circular, not quite, but it's right in the center of the trail. So there's this big circular hole, and then it immediately hangs, a 90-degree turn horizontally, and then goes into the field. So I'm pretty sure it's a squirrel hole. So it's been there about a month now. So the squirrels have done a lot of damage to the park. They really need some pest control. I'm surprised with all the feral cats around that they haven't taken care of the squirrel population. But it looks like, I'm guessing, somebody bored or some kid or something. They found a whole bunch of very small rocks. So larger than a pebble, so they're rocks, but they're small rocks, and they completely filled up the hole. So basically, there's a circular hole that's filled up to the brim now with little rocks. So they've blocked the squirrel hole, and there's enough rocks in there that you can kind of actually step on top of it, and you'll feel flat. I think I didn't try it, but yeah, it's kind of one of those hazards you got to watch out for when there's a hole there. You might twist your ankle or worse, trip. Scruffy's fur looks kind of messy today. It's kind of that feathery look again. Clumped, kind of clumpy, feathery. Not sure why it does that. I think I'm going to feed Scruffy. Okay, let's get the feed. So it's a little soupier tonight. So tonight's actually the last of the bag of the rotisserie chicken scraps. And there was a bunch of the gelatin fat or whatever it is at the bottom of the bag. So I just poured everything in there and heated it up, and everything kind of came out soupy today. And then it's a smelly fish again, so the smelly fish has a lot of gravy, so it's extra soupy. And then kibble, of course, which actually probably dries up or soaks up some of the liquid. So, I think we didn't get any footage except at lunch of Scruffy today. And he drank a lot of water today. Hey, Scruffy. I think you can hear me behind the door. You were laying down just a moment ago. And then you were sitting up when I opened the blinds. So it got colder overnight. But the sun came out. Okay, I'm just gonna hover over the dish. Do too good of a job getting it near the base of the bowl there. It's probably good enough to slow you down so you don't throw up. Today I was a little sloppy putting down the lunch kibble, so I'm trying to put it against the base of the bowl in order to use it sort of like as a slow feeder mechanism. Because yeah, Scruffy threw up twice, I think, in the last week or 2 weeks or something like that. So I figured I better start doing something to slow him down eating the kibble. I could go back to giving a full bowl, but I consider this still kind of a lunch snack, more of a snack than a full meal. I don't really feel like getting the full bowl out. I didn't think he'd throw up such a small amount of kibble quantity, but Scruffy managed to do that twice in a week. So so today when I poured it down, it was okay, but yeah, some of it was not that close to the bowl. I suppose just spreading it out so it's just he has to eat one piece at a time is probably good enough, but I ended up trying to flick the kibble closer to the bowl after I poured it. And then after he was done eating the kibble, he took several drinks of water, so he had a good number of drinks tonight, or today. I was kind of surprised. It was such a cold day, and we just came off a rainy day. Seems like he's not that interested in drinking water on rainy days. Probably doesn't need that much water in cold days. And actually, from what I read, yeah, most cats generally get their water from their food. They don't drink water separately, generally speaking. But since I feed Scruffy so much kibble, I figured I probably should give him some water. So its kibble is dry. And then, yeah, it doesn't hurt as long as I don't leave it out overnight. If I leave it out overnight, then the raccoons come and make a mess. So my understanding is that raccoons use their hands and fingers to smell their food. So they sometimes, or they have some sort of sensory capabilities through touch with their hands, and so they like to smell their food, I guess, with their hands. And so one requirement for this to work, though, is they need water. So they need water to constantly rinse their hands or something like that. And so when, this water bowl has been a problem because when the raccoons find it, yeah, they make a mess, and yeah, they, I guess, are constantly washing their hands through the bowl, and then they dump it or spill it or use it all up. And the raccoons are pretty fierce, so if Scruffy's here and the raccoon's here at the same time, it could get ugly for Scruffy. So I figured I better not attract the raccoons, so I can't leave the water out anymore. And then after Scruffy was done drinking at lunch, he actually walked over to the door. It looked like he was looking inside, I guess just out of curiosity. He wasn't looking at me. He was trying to look in the room, I guess. And then he turned away, and then he actually, I think, moved along the door and looked inward in a different direction, and then moved back, and then I think he got bored, started walking away. I wasn't planning to film him that long at lunch, but usually he walks away when he's done, and this time he didn't walk away, so I thought I'd film what he was doing, just to see what he's up to. So I think Scruffy, yeah, Scruffy's even kind of fast. I think he's been faster before, and I still see some kibble down there and some smelly fish. But yeah, I think all the gravy and liquid is helping them eat faster. So I'm not sure if I'm going to thaw out another bag of rotisserie chicken scraps immediately. And I see Scruffy dropped a piece of kibble next to the chair foot. So that was the one he knocked over out of the bowl, and he was trying to get it, and it's like he kept moving it instead of getting it, so it's still there. So anyway, yeah, I do have more scraps, I think, to give him, but I'm not sure if I should give it a day or two. Save it. I'm kind of spoiling him, giving him too much food probably. So I think the worst of the weather's over. So the weather's, I think, going to start getting better from here on. I was giving him some of the extra food to just, kind of make his day less miserable. Although I can't predict what's going on with the weather, since the forecast is really screwy. So if we do get freeze warnings again, I might want to give him some extra stuff, fatten him up for the cold weather. Because yeah, I was surprised at how cold it got last night. And I turned off my furnace during the day, and at night it got down really cold, and it's like, oh yeah, I need to turn that on before I go to sleep. Oh wow, Scruffy has a lot of food under the balls he didn't eat. I think I've been feeding him too much. There's a lot of food left. I don't know, maybe he doesn't think the chicken and the fish go well together. Maybe it's even too smelly for him. So actually, I think the smelly fish, I think is officially real chicken and fish. Or is it real chicken and tuna? No, I think it's real chicken and fish. So there is chicken in it. So it's real chicken and fish and gravy, and then we got rotisserie chicken scraps. So it shouldn't be that bad. Wow, he's left like 5 pieces of kibble. So there's one on the plate, 3 in the bowl, and 1 next to the foot of the chair. Oh, it's wasting food tonight. I think I'll pour it onto the bread plate when I go in. Let him have the rest of the kibble when he wants. But yeah, looks like he's done. So, okay, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.